Hello, I'm Dr. Carrie-Elizabeth Ford, renowned physicist from Savannah, Georgia. After recently consulting with our new baseball team, the Savannah Bananas, I've decided to put together this documentary that will highlight and demonstrate the relationships between force and motion using physics to help baseball players. There are many things affecting the outcome of a baseball game, such as motion, force, air resistance, and gravity. I was hired by Coach River to figure out how forces influence motion that will give his athletes a winning advantage. Come on, I'll show you how. Before we head out to the fields and discuss pitching and throwing, I want to start off by saying the movements of an object can be classified in 3 different ways. Linear motion is in a straight line, angular motion can be at an angle, and general motion is a combination of the two, which can be in any direction. A simple way the team can gain a winning advantage is by the way the pitcher interacts with the ball and forces between them. The pitcher can switch up the types of throws he makes. The trickier it is to score, the better chances the offense has to win. And that was my fastball. No matter which type of ball is pitched, force will always have an effect on it. However, I will only be discussing 3 main forces acting on the baseball: drag, weight, and lift. Drag is defined as the air resistance on an object as it moves through the air, which means as soon as a pitcher releases the ball, it will start to slow down, resist, and fall due to aerodynamic drag and gravity. The amount of drag is determined by the internal momentum and velocity behind the throw, although a skilled pitcher should be able to make the decision of which type of pitch to throw according to the wind resistance that day. Weight is a force that is always directed towards the center of the earth. In general, the magnitude of the weight depends on the mass of an object as determined by Newton's law of gravitation. The weight of a player's shoes, baseball bat, and ball can have an effect on the outcome of the game. Since the baseball's weight is consistent, the outcome of a ball will not change. To get a better result in distance of how far the ball will travel in the air, you must change the type of bat the player is using. By using a heavier bat will increase the chances of a ball traveling a further distance. This will give the team a winning advantage. A baseball will spin when it is hit or thrown by a bat. This spinning caused by the Bernoulli effect, which is lift. Spinning causes more pressure on one side of the ball than the other, thus you get lift. Friction is the resistance that a surface or object encounters when moving over another. When the ball rolls down the field after a ground ball, this is an example of rolling friction. A good way a team can gain a winning advantage is by changing out the balls often. Scuffs, dirt, and moisture can all have an effect on the rotation and spin of the pitch. There is also friction present when the ball collides with a baseball bat, the catcher catches the ball, and when the runner slides on 2 bases. Let's review the things we learned. In baseball, there are many things affecting the outcome of the game, whether it's gravity from the weight of the ball, friction after collision, or drag fighting through air resistance. We have also discussed 4 components in the sport and addressed the major forces that influence motion. Luckily, the Savannah Banana now knows several techniques to gain a winning advantage. And that concludes my documentary.